I used to go like to the playground where there was like a playground and next to it was like a soccer field, and I used to play with the older boys all the time, and I was 5 years and they were like 10, and then it just kept going until I was 12, no 13, when I was still playing with the boys. You know, I sent an email to Bayern Munich for like a tryout camp. They were looking, I think, for 1999 age, and I was 2002, but I said I just try anyways. And then I made it to like the recruiting day. There was like an ID camp, and only me and one other girl out of like 500 girls got picked. I played my first season in the second U17 team, and then I got pushed up to the first, and then we won the German championship, which was huge for me back then. And then, yeah, that was like similar to the step going to America. I didn't expect anything, and it was one of like the best time of my life.
Do you recall the first time you met Pucci?
Mm-hmm.
And what was that conversation like?
She was just telling me a little bit about her background and what her family's like, and what some of her goals are, and it was pretty clear that we were going to get on well right from the start. She wanted to be the best player she could be. She wanted us to win games. She wanted us to compete, to be in the postseason. So we felt pretty quickly that this was the type of person that could help us get where we wanted to get.
Well, so when I was in the whole recruiting process and thinking about coming to the US, it was during COVID, so it was like a very spontaneous decision because I was planning on going to law school. I did some internships with a lawyer and a judge, and I was ready to go to law school in Germany. But then with COVID, everything would have been online. So I said, okay, let's just try the thing to go to the US and play soccer and go to university at the same time. And then I talked to like some different schools, and since I was little, I always wanted to be a pirate. And I love New York and I love the city because I grew up in Munich, in the city, like right in the city center. So I knew I wanted to have a city close by, and then like the facilities were great. Like the people that like I talked to were like amazing, and I said, okay, like I've always wanted to be a pirate, so now's the time to be a pirate. And then, yeah, I picked Seton Hall, and I'm very happy with that decision.
She's one of our biggest like team leaders. She always has everything together. She knows how to pick people up. She knows how to make people better with her words and how she plays. I think her drive, she's always like focused and mentally like going and trying to be the best she can be. She plays really hard every practice, every game, and she makes everyone around her better. And I would say her spirit, I think she also has a side of her that makes it fun. I think she, like I said, she's good at lifting people up when she sees that they're down, and so she's fun to be around on the field too.
If we have a player on the field that she thinks could do a little bit better, she'll say it in her way, but she always follows up with a positive conversation. If someone does something really well, you hear her complimenting the player in the middle of practice. So I think her being that way has been huge for our culture, because you need leadership, and the coaches can do a lot, but it's their program.
Josh also came in, and he, from the first time when we had like a conversation and talk, I could feel that he believes in me and he like trusts me and like what I'm doing on the field. And I think this is the most important, that you have a coach where he trusts you and he believes that you're making the right decisions, because only then you can be a leader on the field.
I heard she's a good cook.
Oh, such a good cook. Yeah. And I'm living with her this year, which is awesome because I'll do the dishes, which I'm fine with because she'll cook really good food, which is great. She went and visited me in Colorado for Thanksgiving 2 years in a row, and she's like our guest, but she wants to go to the store and makes the best food my parents and my family has ever ate. Like, she just enjoys cooking, and she has made the most incredible things I've ever eaten, which is awesome.
Yeah, I love any types of food, like trying different food in restaurants is also super nice, but yeah, I just prefer to go grocery shopping and buy the most simple things and then make something nice out of it. Being spontaneous while cooking, I don't like to follow recipes. That's why I don't like to bake. I think my bag that I brought here was 8 kilo overweight. I guess only full with food, with pasta, Italian tomato sauce. Just a lot of food, so I'm excited to cook and cook for the house, cook for the team. Cooking is love, and cooking is giving to other people and like connecting with other people, like showing them what culture you're coming from.